It's bloody cold.
Yo, everybody. Good morning to the Wednesday edition of the Apex Brotherhood live stream. My name is Richard, and I think on this side
Other side.
might be other side, this side,
There you go. Yeah.
is Will.
Oh,
How are you, Will?
I pulled my groin yesterday and it really hurts. And I got a spider in my hat.
Dude, for a second, I thought you were going squint-eyed. I pulled my groin yesterday. Funny, mate. Other than the groin injury, how are you, mate?
I'm good, man. I slept super well last night. Like, I'm super well rested. But yeah, like I said, you know when you're so well rested that you're just still tired.
I also overslept this morning, but I did need it. I was tired.
Nice. I don't know what's going on with me at the moment. I just seem to be sleeping really well.
Mate. It's cold.
Yeah, dude. I think it's the winter, man. Like, my body is born for warmer climates. Because the minute we get some cold weather, I'm in bed, and it's not like that. I don't want to get up. It's too cold. It's my body just shuts down and says, "Nope, we're sleeping."
Yeah, we're not doing anything.
Yeah, it's like this is called hibernation season for Will Davis.
Yeah, Will Davis the bear gets to
yeah, mate, literally. I'm just gonna like grab a load of food and fucking take it to bed.
Like, pack on and
stay in
go
bed
to
until like April, May.
All right, let's have a very quick disclaimer and then we'll get straight into the market. This EU trade of mine has decided it's probably not going to hit TP, but we'll get into that in a second. Disclaimer first. All right, let's get some music going.
Yeah, dude, that trade I thought was going to go down, hit your TP on that new 50-minute candle. I thought, ooh, that may be nice. It started pushing down, and then it wicked, and I thought,
it wicked an even low.
Yeah.
Let me bring up my
I'm watching it for you.
Got a GU cell, like I explained to Will just before stream. Got a nice GU cell. So while I don't look at EU, I'm going to quickly go through my GU cell. So the way that I explained it was that we were pushing nice and bullishly during Tokyo, even though yesterday was a very bullish day on GU post news. We did have this double top over here where we then started to really sell off of, and then we swept this low over here, and that's basically the area where we opened up on the day. We attempted to push up on the day, started trickling a little bit lower. It didn't take this low, so effectively from here to here just bounced off of that low and started to push higher. I was waiting for some sort of a bit of a correction before we may attempt to push higher yet again on the day. Price made the high of Tokyo, came down, consolidated ever so slightly, and then attempted to push out of Tokyo, the Tokyo high. Just swept it and then made these 5 nice bearish candles. These same bearish candles absolutely swept this consolidation, this area over here. Swept it, wicked, closed at it, and then wicked even lower. Started thinking, okay, there is a potential for us to really push up from here, or in turn, it might just push lower. So waited for the reaction, saw these 2 candles over here, 2 bullish candles, trying to push it back into this high area over here, the swing high, and then just wicked into it. And about halfway through the candle, I thought, I don't know if this thing is going to carry on going higher. So I started prepping for a sell, purely on the fact that we had this high that basically got swept above, consolidation that got broken and wicked below, retest of this high swing, and then a failure. On the close of this candle, I put in a trade for a 1 to 2 initially. So a 1 to 2 is 10 pips. But I saw this candle over here looking really strong. And I thought, what is the chances of us breaking this section over here, just absolutely tanking through it? So basically the low point somewhere over there, something like this. What's the chances of us breaking through here? So I decided, you know what? I'm going to move it to a 1, 2, 3. 2 candles later, it hit TP, and I'm very happy with this one. So great trade. If I have to like pat myself on the back.
100%, mate. No, that's a really nice trade. You deserve that pat on the back.
And then Euro was doing something similar, but I wasn't very happy about the fact that we made a new high in relation to this one. It would have been perfect had this been the high swing, and then we started to push a little bit lower and then attempt to come higher and then push lower. So I want, let's say, double highs. So I really want an M. I want an M to form with a slightly lower, let's say, upward leg, and then a continuation lower. This is the kind of stuff that I love seeing. So M's and W's with a slightly lower, what is it, initiation of the second leg, something like this. This is what I want. In this case, we didn't. We had a high, a higher low in relation to the previous one, a little bit of consolidation, then a new high, and then a higher low as well. But this leg here tried to push into this high swing and then failed nice and strongly. We broke this area of consolidation over here, attempted to push higher, failed, and then basically a drop, a base candle, and then another drop. And on the close of this candle, I entered, but this is a 1 to 2. The reason for this is I think that this area over here is a little bit stronger. And it's proving, or it proved at least, to be a little bit stronger than let's say, the equivalent version on GU.
Dude, I'll be honest, I think you're going to hit TP on that EU trade.
I do think so. I really do think so. But I have a new swing point that I need to mark out.
Yeah. Okay, I'm looking at it now, and
just waiting.
Yeah, I
we
think
get
it would have
another
reversed from here.
If we get another wick like this over here, and it breaks the swing point over here, I'm gonna close it. I'll close it. Close it.
I don't blame you. Like, if you jump up onto the 15-minute, if we break that 5-minute swing point, then it's just going to show a very bearish wick with bull strength. And yeah, I totally agree. If that's the case, it's going to reverse from there.
Yeah. So I'm just waiting to see what is the reaction here. I'm just going to move that a little bit out of the way so that, I don't know, every time I hover over it, it shows this information, and sometimes it's a little bit distracting. So my plan is, if this swing point now gets broken, even if it wicks above it, is it?
I'm a little annoyed at gold right now.
Yeah, even if it just wicks above it, I'm going to close it. I've already got a 1 to 3, so what will this be if it does hit 4? That's fine. That's really not bad. Then I've at least covered commission on both the trades and gotten an extra 3 pips. So that'll take my 15 pips to 18 pips, which is almost a 1 to 4, which is really good.
That's really good. And is that 1% risk, or like what are you risking on that?
No, 0.25.
0.25.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
dude, I mean,
almost 1%.
Yeah, that's still nearly a full position.
Yeah.
That's still really, that's still really cool.
Yeah. And I think the idea of going 0.25% is something that I've always done. It's ingrained in me. That's where I'm comfortable risking. Even though my trading strategy itself has never presented me with crazy drawdown if it's followed properly. Like, let's say 20 losing trades in a row. Like, that's unheard of for my strategy. But I do want that leeway, just that little bit more. It's comforting to me, first of all, and secondly, it puts me at ease. It's just like, if I don't want to risk 1%, lose 3 trades, and then feel like, fuck, I've lost 3 trades, I've only got 7 trades left, and then feel forced to have to reduce my risk. So I keep a static risk, and I'm just happy with it, just happy with that thing. So.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right, let's have a quick catch up with Chatteroony, and then I'll give you a bit of a breakdown on what or what not I am seeing or what I am not seeing. Anyway, let's have a quick catch up with chat. MGN coming out straight out the gates this morning. Good morning, good morrow to you, sir. Evan Bourne, good morning, guys. Good morning, chat. Good morning, Evan. How you doing, my man? Infinity, good morning, guys. Yo, Infinity, what's good? How you doing? Hope you're well this morning. Sigma FX, yo, already talking about groins.
First thing out, mate. First thing.
Yeah.
But that's why you're here, Sigma. That's why you're enjoying our conversation.
That is why you're here. Dude.
Don't act like you're not enjoying it.
It was because I kicked, and it was like the way I lifted my leg up, to like my knee up and kicked out. That was fine. It's the way I pulled my leg back in and down. I think like I rolled over like a ligament in my groin, and I think I just twinged the ligament slightly, and I don't think I pulled it. I think I've just twinged it slightly. Hibernation time of the year, Evan. Dude, like it is straight up hibernation time of the year. Morning, fellas. Good morning, Annie. How you doing, bro? Winter in the UK sucks. I saw the weather forecast last week and flew to Costa del Sol the next day. Beautiful 18 degrees, blue skies, and re-energizing sunshine.
Yeah, Sigma's like, yeah, fuck this, I'm out. Cold temperatures? Nah.
Sigma, that is the best thing I've heard. Honest to God, that's the best thing I have heard. I do not blame you. I'm going to
close this trade on this candle closure.
It's okay.
I'm going to close this trade on the candle closure.
Yeah, nice, man. I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Okay, so...
That's still above a 1 to 2.
Yeah, I closed it right there. 15774.
Oh, okay, fair, nice. What R ratio is that?
So this is slightly more than 1 to 4, I think 1 to 1.4.
1 to 1.4.
Yeah.
Okay, so, nice. Slightly under a 2 to 1. Dude, that's still insane. That's still 3.5% gain today.
Well, if I was trading,
of course,
if I was trading 1%, yeah.
Of course, yeah. So, dude, that's still insane, man. That's nuts.
2 trades.
Everyone in the Discord at the moment, they're absolutely smashing it. I'm not. I mean, I'm just about break even this month, but everyone else in the Discord seems to be absolutely smashing it, guys. So big well done to you lot. But yeah, Sigma FX. I was the same, man. When I was in Venice, I was literally just. Venice wasn't too bad. It was quite warm, but when I got down to like Naples and all, dude, we were so warm. It was stunning. And then we flew home, straight back to rain, cold. I think we had snow a week later. It was just not it. I just feel like going to bed or feel like going somewhere warm. So yeah, mate, Costa del Sol. Oh, dude, I envy you. 2 goal wins for me today, up to now up to now 123, 468, 637, and 32 back-to-back wins. Bro, that's insane. So you're up just over 1.2% on 100k. Are you dreaming with the 100k account, Evan? I'm pretty sure you said you were. Zix, good morning all. Well done, Evan. Thanks. Just posted them in the Discord chat. I did see your Discord chat earlier. You said you caught goal longs. I'll show you why I didn't. But I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated at gold because I'm glad that I didn't take the trades, even though it would have gone in my position. But I'm frustrated that it didn't allow me the opportunity to get in on the move. Jochen, good morning. How are you doing, my man? Good to see you in. Hope that your workload is easing off over the Christmas period. It's great to see you in, mate. Now long on GBP CAD. Bro, chill. Take it easy, my man. No, that's awesome, mate. Is this a 100k funded account, I'm sure? Or is this a challenge account? Because I know that you are a funded trader. But yeah, let me know. Also, not one of those smashing it, man. Oh, you're okay. Yeah, you're also one of those people that aren't smashing the markets. Yeah, bro, same as that. It's fine. We'll have our time. Yes, 100k. I thought so. Yeah, challenge on this one. Okay, so you are a funded trader, but that one's a challenge. Okay, mate. Awesome stuff. Right, let's bring... Oh, I haven't got a screen share. That's why. That would have been helpful. There we go. Let's get a screen share up and out, shall we? So this is gold. Gold was super not nice, but it at the same time it was super nice. So gold on the 15-minute looked quite good. We got this area here, which is like that breakout and retest. So breakout retest of these this demand zone, this consolidation. Part of me thought, can it come down to here? But we didn't want to, which is fine. Instead, we wanted to consolidate around here, which is brilliant. The only issue I had is when we go down to the entry zone on the 5-minute, we've got consolidation with a failure to create a higher high, push down, broken closed, under this previous low, creating a lower low, showing that now, technically, trend is shifting to the downside. Slight pullback, nothing too serious, nothing too... Like, I probably wouldn't have gotten in on a break and retest. I would have gotten in on a breakout, just not a break and retest trade. And then a big continuation downwards. Now, I'm trying to understand why it stopped in this level here. But I mean, like I said, 15-minute consolidation zone on the demand level. It is demand down low, isn't it? Supply in the sky, yeah. So we got this consolidation in this demand zone here, followed by a breakout of the consolidation. If we can make this consolidation a little lower again by dropping onto the 5-minute. I hate it when MT does that. It's like, oh, what's that? You want a level down there? Nah, yeah. We're gonna move it. We're gonna move it up. It's like, no, I don't want it up. I want it there. That's why I drew it there.
It's kind of auto pulls towards the nearest candle, so it's got like a weak magnet effect.
But I don't know if I wanted a weak magnet effect, I'd ask for a weak magnet effect.
It's ingrained. That it's automatic. It's not It's not the same as with TradingView where you can select the magnet
on
effect.
And off.
Yeah, can't do it exactly. With this. So it auto pulls it closest to where your mouse is or the mouse pointer is to a candle or a body.
Yeah, no, exactly. So we got the break and close above this consolidation. Had we have put in a higher high, I would have been trading this with you guys, but we didn't get a higher high, and now, I don't know. I think we need to see a break and close above this level here. I think that's what we need to see, because if we don't see it, and I take a buy limit or a buy order, and it hits stop loss, I'm probably going to be frustrated with myself for not trading this level here, or for not waiting.
Dude, I almost shat myself now.
Oh, why?
I have a big ginger cat. Okay, his name is Snap.
No, we don't want to know about your big ginger pussy, mate.
And he brought this in.
What the hell is that?
It's one of his toys. One of his toys. So he's carrying it in his mouth and he's walking up to me, and I look down, and you know what's the first thought that went through my mind? Massive spider.
I was going to say giant South African spider.
That's what went through my mind. I was like, but then I said, oh no, it's just his toy. And he brings his toy in, and then he drops it by my feet, and then he wants me to throw it for him. So it's a
Your
bunch of
cat
like,
does the same?
yeah. All my cats does it. All of
Like
them.
play fetch?
Yeah.
Bro, Cece's cat does the exact same.
Yeah.
Like he'll bring her foil balls, and then like she'll chuck it, and it'll literally sprint, pick it up, and take it back like a dog. Now Chester does that, but I've never seen a cat do that until I met Cece.
All of my cats, like he's sitting here right now, he's waiting for it. Yeah. Hey. Okay, now he's walking away from me. He brought it, didn't get the attention. The same thing if he wants food. So they're on a raw food diet. So there's kibbles, like little cat kibbles and whatnot, that they do like snack on during the day, and then but they get raw food at night. So it's a mixture of like red meats and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he comes and sits next to me, and then he literally like reaches up and then he taps my arm very softly, just like, I want more. Because if they're done, we put it back into the fridge so that it can stay nice and cool. And he has a little bit. He goes and plays, comes back, asks for a little bit more, and then I have to stand up, go to the fridge, get him his food, put it down, and then if he's playful, this is his favorite toy. He literally like you can throw it, he grabs it, he pulls onto it, he brings it back and drops it by your feet.
Mate, that's so funny. Fair. Oh man, do you know what I do? Since meeting CC, cats have grown on me. I will be honest. I was never a cat guy. My mum has a cat. It's an outside cat. It does sleep inside, like it does come into the house. But it's an outside cat, it's not that sociable. It'll come in for attention now and then, rub up against you, and then like just bugger off. So like I've grown up with cats being very unaffectionate. They're just not interested. Whereas like I see CC's cats, and they're just so loving. And then like you mentioned about your cat and like how cute they can be, and I'm like, no, actually that's quite cute. I kind of rate that. But I've always been a dog guy. Always been a dog guy.
Dude, I love all animals. I really do. But
Yeah.
I prefer cats. I feel like cats. If they love you, then it's real love. Where a dog is going to love you regardless. You can kick a dog and it will still love you. Not that I'm saying advocating.
Well, we now all know why he's not allowed dogs.
Yeah, I mean that a dog is unconditional. It's gonna love you whether or not you like treat it poorly or not. It's gonna love you. It's
Still
gonna
gonna love you, and
where you have to work to get a cat's affection. And if a cat chooses you, you have to like really work for it. But if a cat chooses you, it's just like, dude, this thing that doesn't love anything loves me. So it's like cats love me, mate.
That's how I feel about CC, mate.
Does she not love anything apart from you?
Yeah, that's right. I was like, I gotta really work for this attention. Gotta really work for this love. And then I get the love, I'm like, she loves me. I love cats. They are cute, but it's just something about the loyalty and the love of a dog. A man's best friend, and you can see why. Unbiased Trader,
Wild.
good morning all. Yo, what's good, Unbiased Trader? In the Wilds Trades, good morning, y'all. Good morning in the Wilds Trades. How you doing, my man? Bobby Fisher, good morning. What's good, Bobby? Good to see you in.
Oh, dude,
Jochen
Bobby was
playing,
killing it yesterday. Did you see Bobby's trade on the Discord? An EU buy, and then news came out, and he just absolutely smashed it.
Oh, yeah, fair. Yeah, you were lucky. Yeah, you were very lucky. But let's call it judgmental luck.
I mean, he entered based on an idea that he had, didn't know that the news was going to come out because that was the Ukraine trade deal, or not trade deal, the peace deal.
Yeah.
And yeah, a little bit of luck, but the initial idea was still based on...
It was still judgment. It was luck.
Yeah.
But it was still judgment.
Yeah. So great trade, Bobby, man. Great trade.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Yeah, that
with a little bit of luck from the universe, you know, just kind of like edging that.
Sometimes we need that, you know. Sometimes we need a little bit of luck from the universe. You can't be the best judgment all the time.
Yeah.
Jochen, check gold on the daily. Massive month-long symmetric triangle accumulation pattern. I feel like we should get Jochen on. We should drag him on so he can explain that.
Kicking and screaming.
On the daily or the monthly? On the daily.
On the daily. A massive month-long symmetrical triangle accumulation pattern. So it just means that the triangle at the top and the bottom is converging on one area, or it's converging towards a single area.
Yeah.
So it's
the daily.
Basically.
Daily looks really nice for buys.
Yeah, we're in store for a massive movement, I think, because in general, when you have like this like what do you call it, reduction, where it starts reducing, sharpening its point, there's one of two directions where it's going to go. It's not going to like straight line, so it's not going to carry on consolidating. It's going to break. But is it breaking up?
What, in December though? I don't think you reckon.
No. I mean, in the beginning of the year, next year.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair. Dude, I'm trying to be like really strict and good with my like posture and my sitting, because at the moment I'm finding that I'm so close to the desk and like there's so much gap behind my back and the chair. I'm there like that all the time. And I'm like, no.
Lift your table up, because you can move it up and then slide underneath your.
To be fair, I do that. Like, so I've got different settings, and I do have it on setting 1, which is the very lowest. So I've lifted it up now, so it's like in between setting 1 and 2, and I can like slide under a little bit better and like maneuver about. But even then, I think it's because like I've got quite a deep desk, and my monitor's quite at the very back of my desk. So I'm like trying to get closer to my monitor, even though I don't need to.
Where's your glasses, mate? Don't you have glasses? There we go. Good boy. You're still not used to them, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to get used to them. You have to get used to glasses.
I know. To be fair, if I'm going out for the day with a family or with CC, and like I know that I'm going out for the day, I'll put my contact lenses in. I don't mind them unless I put them in wrong. Then it's just so painful. But I don't mind my contact lenses. My glasses, however, I'll wear them in the evening, you know, or after I'll jump out the shower. You know, I'll have pajamas and my glasses on, sort of thing, you know. So,
are they reading glasses or what are they? Are they like you nearsighted?
Long distance. Yeah, long distance.
Oh, so long distance. Okay, so you should actually be wearing them throughout the day, not while in front of the PC.
No. Yeah, I wear them throughout the day.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, mine is reading glasses.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, fair.
Mm.
So so you don't need them. Like, what do you when you're looking at the screen, then you take them off?
No. I use them for the screen. So I've got astigmatism.
Okay.
and that just means that the focal points of my two eyes are dissimilar. So when I'm looking at something very close, it's like images like this, just one in front of the other one, kind of like thing. So it blurs. So if I put the glasses on, it corrects it, but I can see perfectly fine long distance.
Oh, okay, fair.
So it's just the focal points.
Well, like when you're like out for the day with the missus, or like you go out take her out for lunch, you just take them off.
Yeah,
I know that looks
and
weird.
then I have
think I need to get
prescription
you.
sunglasses as well. So
I want to
these
get a pair of them.
These ones I use while I play poker. So
Yeah, nice. I do want to get a pair of prescription sunglasses. If I get a pair of prescription sunglasses, I'll probably wear them like in the house, out the house, everywhere.
yeah, they're Hugo Boss ones, and it's one of my favorite colors as well. So it's dual toned colors. So you have a dark coloring in the front, and then the back, the top is like a different shade of blue.
Yeah, nice.
And they're solid, proper solid glasses. So yeah,
yeah, I want a pair of sunglasses a bit like that. But I don't know. We'll see. I just can't be asked to go. It's just the effort of going to get them. You know. There you go. Yeah. Have you hit? Oh no, you closed.
Remember, I closed, but it would have hit TP.
Yeah, I thought so.
But I'm happy that I closed because it was starting to show weakness. So if I just bring my chart up, you'll see this low swing down here, this low point over here. Oops, wrong color. This is basically where we were. So the swing point on the left-hand side, we were struggling here. So I'm happy to close.
Yeah.
I was happy to close it.
Nice, mate. Also, guys, do not forget to smash out that like button and spam the little heart button in chat. I don't know what it does, but I know that it's like little emojis, like hearts. Engagement.
We love engagement.
Show us some engagement, man. Like, absolutely spam that little heart button next to the emojis.
Like they say, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Engagement.
Yeah, get us some engagement. Okay, well, we just had a special someone in the back end, but it's just dropped out. He's just messaged me his browser's crashing, so you'll try and join again.
You can tell him that he can just clear his cache for his browser. The browser's cache is a problem for...
Oh, yeah. Everyone seems to have an issue with that.
Yeah, we had the same issue yesterday with EVMux for the Fiverr stream, where everybody was struggling. Just clear your cache of the browser that you're using to enter the streaming software with, and then it should be fine. I had to do this morning with StreamYard. Didn't want to allow me to enter, which is weird because I'm the one that schedules everything. Really weird. MGN saying I got screwed by that same news. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like the unexpectedness of some of these like news events can really be a pain in the ass. So if you do get screwed by a news event that was unexpected, like unexpected news, just let it go. You know, it's just like one of those things. You have zero control over that information. If it was a scheduled news event and you decided to stay in and you then got screwed, well, that's on you. So it's just one of those things. Not in your control. No need to worry about it. No need to be concerned with it. Zix saying, when I first started trading, luck from the universe was my entire strategy. Yeah, I kind of get that. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. It's like just like press a button and go.
I think we've all been there.
Infinity asking, what are the biggest mistakes retail traders make while trading gold during high volatility? So, the thing with high volatility with any asset is exactly that. It's the volatility. It's the fact that price moves volumetrically in one direction. You think that it's going to continue in that direction. What happens? It reverses, and it reverses with the same amount of vigor, the same amount of volume and momentum as it did trying to push lower. So that's the problem with having too much volatility. You want just enough volatility to kind of push it in one direction with momentum, and then when it tries to push back, it fails and then continues lower. That kind of like thing. But it's the same issue with all assets that have super high volatility, like for argument's sake, Bitcoin, gold, especially during news events and stuff like that. So the biggest mistake that I think people make with regards to trading high volatility things is, or super high volatility assets, is the fact that you don't account for the volatility in the opposite direction of the trade that you're trying to take. So if you're trying to take a sell, there is a high likelihood that that same volatility that's pushing the price lower can make that same price start pushing higher.
Yeah.
And when it pushes higher, your stops are too narrow or too tight. So you're not accounting for that high volatility in both directions. You're thinking, yeah, I'm going to get a great 1 to 4 trade because we're getting super volatility going lower, but your stops are way too tight. So I think that is the biggest issue, is you're not accounting for the high volatility in both directions, or you discount the volatility in the opposite direction of the trade that you're taking, and you make your stop loss too tight with high volatility. That's what I think is the biggest problem with, or the mistake that people make while trading during high volatility on gold, as an example. So just give your trade a bit more space to breathe. Or if you don't want to really change your strategy or like adapt your strategy for high volatility, don't trade during high volatility. Find sections in the market where price is showing less volatility but still a proper directional movement. So to give you an idea, this was a gold trade that I marked up yesterday but never took. If you just look at what happened yesterday, this is high volatility. You're getting a strong push lower, creating a new low in relation to the previous low. What happens? We have the same momentous movement going up to this point over here. You're consolidating ever so slightly. You get a strong movement lower. Doesn't make a new low. You push up. You're making a new high. You're pushing lower. You're making a new low. This is super high volatility. You know, it's like these movements are really difficult to trade. So the idea is, what you do is you wait for time, or you either go and look for a time frame where volatility is less so. So let's say, for argument's sake, you wait for the closing portions of New York. So when New York has made a high and it starts to slowly push lower, you can see with the candle bodies and whatnot where the volatility is, and then you try and steal some trades from here to down here, as an example. Where this kind of volatility over here is not good, because just as easy as it pushes up, it's going to start pushing in the opposite direction.
Yeah, nice. Right. Is our guest ready?
A good old thumbs up would suffice.
I think you still got stuff trying to load in the background. Yeah.
All right.
Also, cool.
Cool.
Awesome stuff. Right. We shall get a drum roll because we have got a special guest coming in. Le Bosch. We've got Jochen in. Ja, how you doing, my man?
Yeah, busy as usual, but had a quiet morning, so I thought I'll drop in a bit.
What's up, Jochen?
Dude, it's super cool to have you in. It's awesome to see you again. It's been some weeks now. You've been hella busy.
Yeah,
it's been a minute.
Crazy work thing at the moment.
Yeah,
but it's looking to slow down a bit for the end of the year.
Awesome stuff. Yeah.
You know what they say? Being busy with good work is a good thing.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's a really cool project, so I'm enjoying myself there.
That's good, man.
good.
No, we're glad to see it. So, yeah, I'm not sure if you've seen the website. Everyone else, link is in the description below. But Jochen is joining the Apex Brotherhood as a team member. We're not going to say doing what just yet. We're going to leave it as a bit of a surprise. But it is going to be super cool to welcome Je into the team. So that's going to be awesome. If you do want to find out a little bit more about Jochen, then go over into the Apex Brotherhood website. Link is in the description below. And he has created a little bit of a write-up for you guys, just a little bit about himself and his experience in the market. So, dude, like it's super cool to have you in, man. I love bringing you on. The wealth of knowledge that you have. I love the way you look at your statistics. So it's gonna be super cool. What have you got for us? What are we blessed with for the reason that Je is joining us on this Wednesday morning?
Yeah, just so, by the way, I'm really excited to join this group and make some magic happen. So that's cool. And I was just that's what I typed in the chat. I was just looking at the daily gold chart, and this triangle. Let me see if I can pull it up like this. This triangle is just started at the high in October, and it's now been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits, pretty much. So yeah, that's looking like it's building up for a massive move, like beginning next year, I think. Don't see it happening before the Christmas, but we just look at it this way.
Are you thinking big move to the upside or big move to the downside?
Symmetrical triangle is pretty much 50-50. So what I'm waiting for is breakout, retest, and go either direction.
Interesting.
And we have some.
You reckon we'll consolidate now for the rest of the year, which is, I mean, it's only a month.
Yeah, that's what
December's also quite a short month as well. So
I don't think it will make that big move. Maybe it starts and it started, but I think the big move is for next year. So pretty much will be like 4,600 or 3,600. That's a nice move there. And we have some gaps here and a bit of support level there. So this would be a nice target. And for the upside, who knows? It's with the news that dropped about the Ukraine possible peace deal. If that happens, it could definitely go back to these levels here.
Yeah, I don't know. I like buys on gold, but I think we could potentially see a drop.
Yeah.
The only thing that makes me think we may not see a drop is due to the fact that people will want to put their money back in gold and reinvest in gold over January.
Yeah, but if you check at the monthly chart, it's just been parabolic since August. So
yeah, that is massively overextended there.
Yeah, so a pullback to 3,600 before continuation would be making a lot of sense, actually.
Do you reckon we'll pull back to August monthly lows?
Well, I think that 3,600 level is 3,600 level is would be a good target if we pull back. Massive support here. There's a lot of volume in this range, a lot of accumulation. That will make sense. But yeah, it's gold. You never know. It could keep going for a month or a half year.
Yeah, there's not many people out there that if I'm in a trade and they tell me that they're in the same direction on that trade, that I develop confidence. But I'll tell you what, everyone in chat who haven't met Jochen yet, he's one of the only people I will gain confidence from if they're in the same trade as me. The way that Je trades is absolutely mind-blowingly awesome. So the way he looks at his statistics, the way he looks at the charts, and the way he looks at the trades, We unless I mean it depends how much time you have, Je. You don't have to go too in depth in it, but if you explain a little bit about how you trade the markets, guys, it is phenomenal. The way he looks at his statistics, like he'll just come out onto the Discord on the premium section and be like, guys, there's like a 73.625% chance that gold's gonna reach this exact level, and like I'll be in a gold long, and I'll be like, come on, indicator Je has just confirmed it, and dude, like it goes to that level, and I'm like, damn, like this guy, man. Yeah.
Yes, so very. I don't have that one. I think I got like 15 minutes or something. So it's basically an opening range of an hour. Like this was yesterday's Asia session, and you wait until you break out with a 5-minute candle. This is the confirmation candle, and then
Je, just put it on screen. It's not on screen at the moment.
it's not on screen. Oh
No.
dear.
You're still on your gold.
I was gonna say either that or it's on screen, but it's not.
I have to stop sharing and reshare it, I think.
Oh, okay.
Are you sharing your whole screen itself?
No, the browser window, but it's in the same tab. So
Yeah, you can just reshare.
oh, I shared the Chrome tab. That's why. Let's see if I can.
I
share it.
forget how cool our background is.
Now I
It is-
should be sharing it, right?
Yes.
Yes, we got it. There we
All
go.
We both had the same idea. They will.
Yeah. So this is
Yeah.
the Asia session here, and it just confirmed the breakout of the opening range. Went back to test the top of the range exactly like to the tick exactly here, and then just blasted off. So that's the basics, and the indicator I gave will give you trade entries. Like this was Monday's. I think, yeah, the Asia session also confirmed. Went to a level 2 entry here and then blasted off. And you see, like Monday's US session, that was really perfect. It started to confirm here in this region, marked by the diamond, and it just bounced off this top of the range on that gap here. A whole bunch of level 2 and level 3 entries, and then just blasted off. Same here in the morning session, the London session. Confirmed, bounced on that level, and took off again. That's just Sunday. The Asia session was nice. It confirmed here, went all the way back to a level 1 entry. So that means more than half into the half of the opening range. It didn't reach that gap there, but it still would have given you a nice trade there. And some days are messy. This is obviously Friday, the news day, false day, and it means it confirmed to the downside, confirmed to the upside, like often with news. But those are also definitely tradable. Like what I want to do, what I like to do on false days, you get those level 3 entries. It confirms false all the way back, and then you can just take a quick scalp on this one. But Friday news days are nasty. And yeah, it just gives you statistics. Like here, confirmation on Thursday, level 2, level 3 entry, and it blasted back to that gap from the earlier session. Here also confirmation, level 1 entry, and boom. So yeah, that's pretty much the basics of how I trade on the 5 minutes.
Yeah, nice, dude. That's awesome. And like I said, Joe will be at some point over the course of the next few months, when his project does lighten up a little bit, he will be joining the team and making some serious magic happen. So we cannot wait for that. But we're not gonna, we're not gonna give too many spoilers away.
Not too many, but yeah, it gives you trades like this. It's this was Wednesday session. If you're very conservative, you see nice rejection candles here. So you can take it like that. We know there's like 86% chance that it will not go below that level of the opening range once confirmed. And you can easily make your 1 to 5 trade. That's with a very conservative stop loss there. So that's just some examples, but
Tell me, are you trading personal accounts or prop accounts? I can't actually remember.
Both.
Oh, you're trading both. I was going to say, because I knew that you were trading personal accounts, but I couldn't remember if you were in the prop world or not. You are. I thought you were.
Yeah, I'm looking at the fivers now. Maybe I catch that Black Friday deal. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, mate, absolutely. Well, we're giving away 10, 20k accounts every single day on the Fiverr streams. So, I mean, dude, check yourself in there. See if you can put your name in.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, man, it's definitely worth it. Unfortunately, us hosts aren't able to put our names in. Otherwise, I would. Maybe I'll chuck CC's name in and see if we can get a 20k account.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so now waiting for the opening range to confirm in like the opening range is done in like 7-8 minutes. And see what we get from that.
Yeah, nice. Louis, good morning, guys. Good morning, Louis. How you doing, mate?
Louis.
Also, Louis, big congratulations. Speaking of winning account giveaways, Louis actually won our giveaway yesterday. So Louis actually gained a 20k account with the Fivers, a bootcamp account. So Louis, big congratulations to you, man.
Yeah, really cool, mate.
Yeah, that was awesome stuff. I saw Louis pop up. It was like Louis S pop up, and I was like, is that Louis? Is that Louis? And the guys were like, yeah, it's Louis. I was like, way, good man. So yeah, big congratulations to you, mate.
I have to step out.
Oh, okay, awesome stuff, man. Yeah, no problem.
Take care.
Nice one. See you later.
Great one, sir. Thank you for dropping in, mate.
No worries.
All legend.
So, I've taken a double entry on EU and GU on the stream account.
Oh, nice.
I have adjusted my strategy ever so slightly. So, I am using the position sizer, the free position sizer to enter the trades. And I'm only going to be looking for 1-to-1s as of right now. Just while I'm busy working on finding the best entry points for while we're on stream. So they're looking decent. The GU trade is not looking horrible.
EU, I think, needs to break below this zone. If EU doesn't break below this zone, like, I can't see a valid trade here. But if it does break below the zone, yeah, it's stunning. GU is looking really nice. I love that 5-minute consolidation. I would have loved to have sold that, but we just haven't broken the low yet and created a lower low, so it's just not valid to me again. It's like, when you get so specific with what you want to see in the markets, you end up missing out on trades that did or would have actually played out. And you start questioning yourself and start saying, maybe you can be a little less specific with your trade ideas. But then I think to myself, we've got this trade. Like, it could reverse up from here. Like, it could just go woof and then hit a stop loss. Whereas when I wait for that trade, the probabilities of it hitting TP are just exponentially larger than if I hadn't waited. But it is frustrating because yesterday I saw 2 or 3 opportunities for some trade ideas, But again, it was valid, valid, invalid, invalid, and then it was like two invalidations, and I'll consider one, and I'll be like, maybe, but two invalidations is just not worth it. It's not worth the risk. It's like gold right now. Like, I'll bring my gold up real quick. Like, this is a stunning trade idea. Like I said, had we, had this high here have broken through this previous high, I would have taken this trade here. So I would have been in profit. And then we would have had a pullback. And then I would have been, again, scaled in on this trade here. But we couldn't even break above a new high here. Had we have broken and closed above both of these highs, creating a new high, I would have considered trading this trade here. But again, nothing.
Okay, I've closed both trades because they're really the EU one is struggling quite a bit. So this is very, very, very quick one. So $2.40 with 60 cents commission. That's just a two and a half pip trade, and then a $5.80. So I'm up $17.44 on this account. Like I said, I am trying to find a little bit of a better strategy for when we're doing the live stream, because I'm not getting all of those like really good entry points. I wanted to get in a little bit earlier on this one as well, but I forgot to switch on the algo trading section here. So I entered the trade and I'm like waiting, and it's like, why is it not placing the trade? So I wanted to get in over here on this candle closure, and then obviously it moved lower while I was trying to see what was the problem. Why did it not work? The same with the EU trade. The EU trade, I wanted to get in on the closure of this candle as well, which it didn't. It's one of those things. It's just...
Tis what it is.
Tis what it is. We're still checking to make sure that we're being smart about the way that we're entering, so get the better entries for the live stream itself. But at least $17.44 up on this account, so a total of $21.24 before commissions and $3.80 after commission. So I'm going to start looking at different assets to work better on the live stream. So US Tech also looking nice for potential sells. Gold has kind of like made this top area where it's struggling. Tried to push lower, made a higher low, a lower high in relation to the previous one. Even though we've made equal highs up here, we've made another equal high, but now we've made a higher low in relation to the previous low swing. So gold to me is a little bit doesn't quite know what it wants to do at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think it knows what it wants to do yet either. Things we got to be careful. Like, there's a lot of news out today.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to get all of my trading done this morning.
Yeah,
get it over and done with, so that the rest of the day, we can do other stuff.
Yeah. What's the news out for today? Let's have another look. So we already had the euro out at 9 a.m. At 12:30. What a stupid, awkward time to have autumn forecast statement. Thing is, it's Rachel Reeves is releasing the budget today.
Yeah. So this is going to be very high impact.
Oh yeah.
And then an hour after that, we've got unemployment. So it's just like, I don't want anything here. And then we've got President Lagarde for the European Central Bank also speaking as well, which can impact the euro as well. So just done with trading right about...
That's at 5 p.m. UK time, and then we got Aussie dollar at 10:08 tonight, and then we've got again Aussie dollar at 9:45, so 9:45. And that's Gov Hawk speaking and retail sales quarter on quarter. I'm a little bit worried for 12:30, mind. I wonder if we can like live. No, I wonder if we can live stream Rachel Reeves speaking.
We should be able to, I think.
I wonder if we can all watch it on, because that's when we go live with the fivers.
I'm pretty sure somebody is going to be watching it.
Yeah, 100%. Well, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna put it on.
So just for those who were interested in, okay, so this is NAS, this is US Tech, but basically what it is that I am looking for is I want to see. I'm going to switch this one off as well. That's just a momentum, and then let's do this. So all I'm looking for is I want to see at some point where price is struggling to continue the trend. So we obviously have, let's say this is a low swing and this is a high swing. So this is our reference point. Here we have a higher low, we have a higher high, we have a higher low, we have a higher high. So we're technically just drifting upwards. But at this point over here, we start having much stronger bearish influx. So it's pushing the price lower, much the same as what it tried to do over here. But then what you're looking for is you're looking for some sort of follow-up. You're looking for a break of this. So price is pushing up, pushing up, pushing up, pushing up, and then it kind of like plateaus and then starts pushing lower. But then this follow-up candle over here is what you don't want to see. This just means that we're going to carry on pushing higher. It's as simple as that. But what you have over here is this candle is effectively this. So they're the same. But where's the follow-through on this one? This one, you can see the follow-through. It pushes up, makes a bearish candle, makes a bullish candle, carries on up. Here we have the same type of movement where price has been moving up, making higher highs, higher lows, and then we start breaking a low, a recent low swing, and we're not making a new high swing. So we're showing that there's the potential for price to start pushing lower. That's what we're seeing here. Price pushes up. When it has an opportunity to push higher, it doesn't. It just absolutely tanks down. So what do we see now? We want to see follow-up. We want to see where this or this happens. So we either want to see price disrespect this potential push lower, or we want to see price disrespect the attempt to push higher, which is what we had here. Price pushes lower, attempts to push higher, fails. Wicks into this previous swing area, and we have follow through. We have follow through to push it lower. Big wick above, closes bearishly. If I wanted to, if this was during New York as an example, my trade entry would have been there. I would have wanted a 1 to 2 on my NAS, which would have been something like this, which is it works a lot better during New York because New York has those really nice moves. So if it moves in one direction, it moves volumetrically in one direction. So you get these $100 movements, which is what this is. It's a $50 stop loss and a $100 or 100 point. It's actually 1,000 points, I think. 1,000 point or 10,000. I can't remember exactly how the points align on MetaTrader, but the point still stands that this is generally what I'm looking for. Now, if I wanted to reduce this for some sort of London trade, it would have been at 25 to 50. And that would have been the trade. As an example, still a 1 to 2. You have a break of this, or you have a swing low, which gets taken over here. Price pushes up, and then it starts going lower again. So even if I did not enter on this specific point, there's another entry point over here because you have the swing low that basically breaks. Price closes just below the swing point, and you still have this wick lower, an attempt to push higher and a failure, and then it starts pushing lower. So drop, base, drop candle, and then I could have gotten in here as an example. So if price closes lower than this swing over here, the swing down here, there is a strong possibility that we're going to go and aim for the next swing point, which is over here, which is directly in line or just above, below in this case, where my take profit is. So I know, okay, if it closes below this one, there's a strong likelihood that it's going to come here, and my take profit is safe. My take profit is potentially going to get hit. That's all I'm looking for. And then the indicators that I have are just like visual representations of momentum shifting. So I don't need the MACD. I don't need the EMA. I don't need this zero lag, which is a dual EMA. It's an EMA of an EMA, basically. I don't need them if I just look at this. But the problem is, this doesn't always happen when I'm watching the market. And then when I'm moving away or I'm doing something different and I come back to it, it's not there. Or I've missed it, as an example. So there you have my strategy in its almost entirety. Simple. Straightforward.
Waiting for that mic drop, mate, I am.
What mic drop are you waiting for?
Yeah. Give me this.
We're gonna get loose. Oh, it's a twisty top. Okay. Twist. Are you in any trades at the moment, Brewer?
Oh, mate, I don't know. I'm waiting for gold. I really think it's waiting until later, and then
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be trading later though. It's really frustrating because I want to trade it. I want to see some nice profits. I didn't trade yesterday. I kind of want to trade today, but we can't trade if we're not getting anything worth looking at. So I don't know. I want to be trading gold, but we got the budget later on. So I don't think we're gonna get anything going until Rachel Reeves releases the budget in the UK. Is that going to affect gold? Probably. CC, man. Well done, Louis. Thanks, guys. You're welcome, my man. Also, guys, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Make sure you like the video. And if you are new here, we've got 102 subscribers now, which is really cool. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. CC is cold. CC is very cold. She's frozen. And she come back and warm me up.
Rev her up, baby.
I'm very tempted because I'm cold as well. I got the heat and I got the radiator on. I don't know if you can see. Oh, you can't. In fact, hang on, bear with. Yeah, you can see Chester over here lying on his blanket. Oh, there you go. Chester lying on his blanket. He's very cold right now.
Yeah, I just wanted to zoom in properly,
Yeah, I was going to say, ooh, what just happened?
What's going on?
Man. I like your thought on EU, but I'm glad you closed. Because we didn't close nicely at all. What's the 5 minute? Yeah, look at
we
that.
didn't. But what we're seeing now is the potential on GU to want to break this downward push that we've had now. Because we've had swing high, which I'm going to mark again because I've removed all of the drawings. We had a swing high. Wait, let me bring mine up while you're busy with that, so I can show this. We had a swing high, so price started pushing lower from that swing high. It re-attempted to push a higher high, but it failed. So we have a lower high. Sorry, I want to grab this one over here. Let's just do that. We have a lower high over here in relation to the previous high, and now we're making a new low. So these are our 2 reference points. So reference point number 1 and reference point number 2. So high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high effectively, which was then also with a lower low over here. So this was in the same candle, so we don't really kind of like take this one into consideration. But then what happened is we still have a lower high in relation to this one over here. However, it is a higher low in relation to this one down here. So what's happening? Now we want to see whether or not a new low is created or if this high over here is going to be disrespected. So what happens? We have a wick, which is a higher low in relation to this one over here. And now it seems as though we want to potentially start pushing higher as well. Now, the nice thing about having something like a MACD in your trading is that you get to something that indicates momentum, basically. It doesn't have to be MACD. But you can see momentum shifts, that there's a low, there's a high, we have a high, but then it seems as though we want to potentially start pushing up, which is in line with what we're seeing over here. Now, I'm not saying that there's always a correlation between the stuff, but just that visually you can quickly see, okay, it seems as though we're losing downward momentum, but you can see it with the candles as well. So as it stands right now, I'm waiting for price to show it wants to push above this swing high, potentially come and test this high point over here, and then wait, why am I using this tool? I should be using this. I want to see it push higher, attempt to push lower, make a higher low in relation to this previous low, and then start pushing and disrespecting this high point. Push through, retest it, and continue. So this is what I would like to see now, based on the current movements that we're having. But I don't think we're going to see that just yet, because we have news. We have super high impact news on pound. So pound to me is a nothing burger at the moment. I don't want to trade it. If I look at EU, similar, we are pushing lower. So we're making like this downward channel, pushing lower. But now we're breaking the channel to the upside with a bit more momentum. Now, if I look left, I will see that I have this area of interest right over here, which we've just tapped into. Are you burning incense?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel it warms. And it depends on the smell of the room. It warms me up.
Ah, okay. So yeah, this is the first attempt to potentially push higher here, and attempt to push lower here. So this is a swing point, and this is a swing point. So we want to see what happens here. Is it going to get disrespected? Potentially push through it. If it pushes through, then I'm going to wait for price to push back lower again, and then show its willingness to push up, and then I can enter a trade there. I'm not gonna, because of the fact that we've got high impact news, but that's generally what I'm going to be looking for as we're looking at EU now.
I is back.
Right. What are we seeing, mate? What are we seeing?
It smells nicer in here now. Makes me feel, dude, I'm like a woman like that. I love incense. Like a nice smelly candle or like incense burners. Oh, I love them. It really
Like
sets
a
the
candle.
vibe.
Flavored candle.
Yeah. It really sets the vibe of the room.
Not flavored, because you're not going to be eating the candle. You just want to smell it.
Nah, you gotta eat it as well. If it smells nice, there's a good chance it may taste nice.
It's wax, mate. It doesn't taste nice. Trust me, I've tried it.
I'm gonna say it sounds like first-hand experience.
I have a spritz that I spray in the room, which is sandalwood and vanilla.
Ooh, nice.
Very nice.
I don't know what that one was. I think that was called like Dragon Heart. I think that's what it's called. They don't come up with actual stupid, like actual flavor, like smells and scents. They just come up with stupid names.
I mean, Dragonheart does sound brutal.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, it smells really nice, like really oaky, and Jaw's quite funny. Oh, Jaw, I love like the waterfall ones where like the smoke falls down into like a
Oh, yeah, yeah.
yeah, dude, I love them. Anyway, GU looks really nice for some cells if we can break a some form of directional bias. We've got this low here, this previous high here, this current previous low, and then this current high that we're on here. So we've got an internal range, which I suppose you could technically say is here, just like this. But then we've also got the external range, which is this high and this low. So internally, I want to see a breakout of one of these two highs or lows, but it's not going to be a massive valid trade. If we're going to be bullish, I want to see a break and close above this high here. Quote of the day: I'm like a woman. I'm like a woman like that. Yeah, to be fair. What can I say? I have a feminine side. I like scented like
Candles.
fire sticks, or whatever you call them, like just burning incense. Yeah, really gimmicky that way. Love it. So yeah, I think I don't know, man. Like, I think I want to see buys. I think EU is gonna buy, but again, that's on the 15, 5 minute. 5 minute, we got the same highs and lows as G. Oh, come back. What the? Let's try that again, shall we? Nope, didn't want to do it that time either. Oh, okay. Nope, there we go. Mind of its own. Right, let's try one last time. There we go. Cool. That's just not straight anymore. There we go. Stay there. Hello.
Sounds like you're talking to a dog. Stay.
Yeah.
Stay.
Don't move a muscle. There we go. So this is the current highs and lows that we're looking at. So we got this previous high here, we got this previous low here, and we got this current high here. So what I want to see now is this is only a current high, is because we're currently at that high. Now, if we continue to move up, this current high will continue to move up with it. However, if we if we close down here, then that becomes the current low, and again we'll move along with it. However, if we can continue up, hold, pull back, hold, I'd like to see an internal range high and low. That would give us a little bit. I think that would be a little bit easier to. There we go.
Manage.
Yeah, to manage and find a direction. So if we can get some longs on EU, I think that'd be really cool.
Bobby Fischer's also looking for EU longs, but I want to see more accumulation build up.
Yeah, fair. I don't know if I want to see it here though. I think I want to see something a little bit more. I think this is what I want to see. I want to see this. Then I want to see accumulation from this point here, where we see something along the lines of this.
What is your definition of accumulation?
A build-up of orders. So accumulation for me would just be a build-up of buys and sells.
Okay, but what would that look like on a chart?
Literally like I'm doing now.
So consolidation.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're accumulating orders. In fact, maybe a sweep. And then a continuation.
Why are you saying you want to see it higher?
Because we're in this zone here, which could potentially be a sell-off. I kind of want to see it break out of this consolidation.
But I mean, we've had incredibly low accumulation there in that area. It's a much shorter time frame of accumulation. Where towards the left, that first box that you've drawn, you have a much longer term accumulation, which had a much stronger reaction out of it. Would you not want to see price from that area rather move up? Because it's
What, from here?
from the top of that box. So
Yeah.
come down a little bit and then accumulate and then start pushing up. The reason why I'm saying that is because we had that like almost order block like reaction, like strong. It's accumulated and then it's reacted strongly. So you have historical data that infers the fact that this was an area where we've accumulated and reacted strongly off of. Where your secondary accumulation is, it's a lot shorter of a accumulation zone, and the reaction that you had from it was also on the short term, like very quick. We had a very quick reaction and then a very quick pushback into it, and that's where we're stuck right now.
Yeah.
I'm not questioning your analysis. While I'm
yeah,
trying.
I don't mind, to be fair,
Trying to
mate.
understand the reasoning behind it.
Yeah, it's a great question. I don't really mind where it happens, as long as this happens. You know, if it accumulates here, fair. No, that's absolutely fine, as long as I get that big push out. You know, so like again, look, we've had this, which is here. You know, this price here is this price here. You know, we've had it.
Yeah.
So this area here could potentially happen here.
Yeah, fair.
Or we could push higher and it happens here. Or we could push a little bit lower. I don't want to see it happen here because it tests this too low. So I think this is the lowest I want to see it happen at this area here. And then I want to see a break of this high, this new high, creating a higher high and a continuation then to move to the upside.
MGN saying this looks a bit like what Victor was talking about yesterday. We have the V shape. The bottom of the V is an outside bar. So just wait to see the rest. It's interesting.
See, that's really interesting, that, because unfortunately I didn't watch Victor's session. However, I want to go. I'll probably do it over the weekend where I'll just watch all the hosts talking about their strategy. And it's interesting to see how I haven't watched what they've spoken about, but instead what I have done is spoken about their strategy.
Yeah, so I'm going to do exactly the same, but every time, like for argument's sake, yesterday with Griff, the day before we had Dirks, and then I was fortunate enough to be on with Victor, so I took notes of that as well. I'm taking notes in the moment, and then afterwards I'm going to go and re-watch it to make sure that I fully understand the concepts that they're trying to show as well. So I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, nice, mate. Yeah, I like that idea. It's a smart move. So yeah, that's what I want to see on EU.
Yeah.
Now it seems just too weak. Could break fast if we are wrong. Yeah, no, 100%. You know, it is looking like it could be weak, especially when it comes to this consolidation. You know, we've had this breakout here of this low. You know, we've had this breakout, pull back. You know, Rich caught the sell perfectly. Then we've had a consolidation. We've had a breakout to the downside of the consolidation. We've had a continuation down. We've rejected at this consolidation zone here, this area. Pulled back into this consolidation. A lot of consolidation, guys. Consolidate again a little bit, and then we could see a breakout to the downside. If we see a breakout to the downside, then it's an invalid trade. If we see a breakout to the upside, then it's potentially a valid trade. For longs, anyway. So
yeah, I mean, it's basically come into an area of interest with the accumulation on the left-hand side, with the consolidation on the left.
Yeah. And that's why we say, guys, you know, we're reactive traders, not predictive traders. Don't ever predict the markets, react to them. And I think that's most important.
What I do think is going to happen is the fact that we do have unemployment claims and we do have the GU, the forecast statement.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to see any sort of movements on GU just yet. On
No.
EU, I think we're going to react based on what the pound's statement is, and then we'll decide. But it's so close to unemployment claims that we may as well just have to wait for that first, have that play out, and then we'll see what happens. What if we just have this consolidation between these 2 points for the rest of the day until we have the news outlet?
Dude, look at gold.
Consolidating.
Literally is. Just sideways.
Yeah, the move that we had during Tokyo is to me signifies what we're going to have later in the day.
Yeah.
But not now. We're waiting for news, because you're getting buys now during a section of the day where the most participants are for gold specifically. So China, Russia, Australia, India, all of these countries, Poland, maybe not Poland, but the majority of them are buying in this time frame.
So yeah, in fact, I've seen a great question here from Rosa. Rosa's saying, "Morning, guys. Question to Will: what made you start trading gold? I remember a while back you saying that gold was too volatile for you. Just curious on what changed in your mindset." This is a fantastic question. So, EU and GU, my strategy wasn't working as well, and I found that some little tweaks of my strategy worked on gold perfectly. And even with the volatility, the volatility was coming in and it allowed me to actually trade gold. So I had to tweak my strategy slightly because my EU and GU strategy wasn't working on gold because gold was too volatile. But because GU and EU wasn't working that well, I had to tweak my strategy for EU and GU. And then I had a look at gold and I was like, because like so many people on the fibers especially were like, "Oh, can you trade gold? Can you check gold? Can you have a look at gold for us?" So I started looking at gold a little bit more, just placing the trade idea that I tested and tweaked on my EU and GU strat. But I was like drawing it up on TradingView, and dude, they were working. Like I was smashing the markets, and I thought, there's something in this. So I did a bit of testing, checked it out a little bit, looked at it, and yeah, it was probably my highest rewarding asset, my highest rewarding strategy on gold. So if I bring my history up, and if I go, I'm not going to go to all history because that would be, let's go to September, since probably trading gold. I've had $5,289 from gold from trading since September. That's after commission. So I've only paid $229 commissions since September on gold, which is insane. 5,062. So I've had 5% since September. So September, October, November, 3 months at 5%. That's still averaging 2% per month, and calling it a 1% month this month, even though I'm break even, because I did have a 3% month in October. And if we have a look, you can see 90% of my trades are gold. USD JPY, USD JPY, US 30, GU, EU, USD JPY. Oh, okay, so this was my swing trade. That was my swing trade. This was at the start of the few months. EU. GU, and then the rest. So only this section here is EU, GU, and other pairs. All of this is gold. So yeah, truth be told, my breadwinner has been gold since September. So that's what changed in my mindset. It was my strategy. My strategy allowed me to trade an asset a little bit more volatile, or a bit more of a volatile asset.
Yeah, it's aligned a lot more with your strategy than the GU and EU movements have been. And that's the thing. It's just like you're adapting to the market.
Yeah,
like you're not changing your strategy. You're adapting where it's being implemented. So
yeah, pretty much.
EU and GU was not working the way that it normally would. So cyclically, it was outside of a profitability portion of your cycle, and then gold has showed that it's now in that profitability section of your trading cycle. So you're just swapping them out. It's the same with gold for me at the moment. Gold is not moving the way that my strategy wants it to move, but NAS and GU and EU is showing that it's more. So I'm phasing gold out of my current strategy and I'm phasing NAS into it. But I'm not changing the strategy. I'm sticking to the strategy, and I'm just allowing the market to give me the one that, or to show which one it wants to follow more. That's it.
Yeah, no, exactly that. Nice one. The recovery you made on that account is something else. I really appreciate that, man. Truth be told, man, it was an uphill battle, man. It really was an uphill battle, but bro, I got there. Or we're getting there. I'm 1.5% away from break even, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to hit break even.
Dude, your commitment to getting this account out of drawdown has been commendable, mate. Like you had like a period where maybe, I don't know, either the strategy wasn't working that well, or it was some outside force. Maybe there was some negativity in your life, but there was just a point where you went into drawdown. But you challenged it. You took it head on. You said, you know what, I'm not giving up on this, because you easily could have. You could have just said, you know what, fuck it, full send it. I'm either going to win the account or I'm going to lose it. It's one of those things. You made the right decision. You stuck to it, and here you are. Now you're reaping the benefits. But it's because you're not being static. You're being adaptive. You're allowing the market to show you what it wants to do, and you're adapting to it. You're going along with the flow instead of trying to fight against it.
Yeah. Just checking my P&L on the account. This account was up before I went into a massive drawdown. It was up 3.5%. So to fully recover all my profits, I need to make a further
5%.
Yeah, 5% bang on.
But consider this: you were 3.5% up, and you went down to 7k into drawdown, so 7% lower than break even. You had a 10.5% drawdown run.
Yeah. I lost. I went down.
You've clawed back 5%, close to 5.5%.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're getting there.
Yeah,
with that bombshell, guys, we have come to the end of today's episode, of today's stream. Thank you for everybody for joining us. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you're new here, subscribe. And if you think that there's anybody out there that might enjoy this kind of content, share it with them. Tell people, hey, listen, come and join the Apex Brotherhood live stream every single morning. London open for an hour and a half, Mondays through to Fridays. Guys, if you guys are going to, we're going to be in the Fiverr stream this afternoon. So that is a great comment as well. Thanks, Sigma.
I've loved watching your steady progress, Will. A great demonstration of stable and profitable trading, key ingredients for long-term success. I really appreciate that, Sigma.
Awesome. Anything else from you, Will, before we sign off?
No, man, just make sure you smash that thumbs up, guys. You know, like I said, I've shown you everything on this account from nearly losing it to all the way back to nearly break even. So make sure you give us a big like on the channel and make sure you subscribe, guys. It does mean a huge amount. And please, for those of you who know people that are interested in getting into trading, share this channel with them. Share it with your mothers, your brothers, your sisters, your uncle, your next door neighbor, your cat, dog, your nephew, whoever wants to come join us streaming. Make sure you get them on to the Apex Brotherhood. And if you want to become a part of the Brotherhood, if you want to become an Apex Brother, then get yourself in the description and you'll find our Discord link. Get yourself into the Discord. We have got a free Discord. It's completely free, just a chat room in there where you can chat with all the guys. But if you do want to take your, not only your trading, but if you want to take your life to the next level, we've got diet, we've got fitness, we've got Q&As, we've got absolutely everything in there. It is in the premium. It's only £30 a month. It's not huge, but it does go a long way, because what I want to be start doing is paying the guys for the effort that they put in. So get yourself in there.
All right, and then with that, everybody have a great day. Do be careful of the red folder news, unemployment, as well as the pound statement as well that's coming out in the next 2 hours or so. Trade your plan, guys, and make sure that you just don't think about the profits, just think about the process. All right, guys, have a great day. See you all later. Cheers.